Hello, my name is Richard. I go by Ultra by Rich, and this is Ultra by Rich Meta Ads. In this session, we're going to be talking about how to create a Facebook advertising campaign and target mobile or desktop users. And this is a great technique to use if you have maybe a mobile app, or maybe you have a promotion that you only want your mobile users to see. Or maybe you built a fancy new website that's 100% mobile only. Who knows? Either way, this is a great tactic to target either mobile or desktop. As you know, by default, Facebook does include both of them. So we're just going to go through the process of how to do this real quick. First things first, you're going to want to log into your account and go over to the campaigns page. And then from there, you're going to want to hit the green create button. Like I said, we're going to be doing a leads campaign, and we're just going to give it a quick name. We'll use today's date. And then we're going to use the client's name. In this case, we'll use my name, Ultra by Rich. Leads form. And then the ad set, we already know what we're doing. Normally we wouldn't know yet because we're going to go change it. But since this case, we're going to be doing mobile visitors only. And then in this case, we would have some ad copy that's maybe a video. So there's a quick way of doing the campaign, the ad set, and the ad before you have even got there. At least you have somewhat of a framework ready to go. Hit continue. It's going to ask you to do the tailored or manual. We got a lot more settings to change, so go ahead and hit manual. Now, real quick, I wanted to mention to you our Done For You Facebook ads. There's a link in the description for a free one-on-one session where we actually go through your business and talk about how we can optimize and build out your campaigns. It's free to do. I definitely recommend it. Let's get back to it. Hit continue. This is the campaign edit page. This is where you can change the name in case you made a typo. If you have any special categories, this is a great chance to identify those. If you do have any special categories, I have a whole separate video on that. Definitely check it out. Link in the description. And then, as you know, we just selected auction leads, so no changes there, not an A/B test, and we are not going to be using the Advantage campaign budget feature. I do have a separate video on that if you're curious how that works. Hit next. As we talked about, we're going to be doing instant forms, and in this case, we're going to be doing mobile only. So let's change our page to the Ultra by Rich page, and then we're maximizing leads. We're not going to be using dynamic creative. We'll do a daily budget of 100. We will start tomorrow at midnight. There we go. And then we're going to go back to the audience. Okay, so you notice I had to use the switch to old audience link. And then I'm going to have to hit manual placement. So as soon as you do that, now you have full audience control and you can specify devices. So this is where it defaults to everything goes mobile or everything goes desktop. You can uncheck desktop and now automatically it selects everything underneath here, but now it will also ensure that it is a mobile device. This can get really fine-tuned if you come down to show more options. And then you can say, hey, I want to be on a mobile device, but I want to make sure they're only when they're connected to Wi-Fi. So again, making sure they're not in the car, or they're not on the go. Again, they could still be on somebody else's Wi-Fi, but at least you have a better bet that they're on Wi-Fi. And then you actually can not include skippable ads, which just reduces your reach. No reason to do that unless you have a particular reason to exclude skippable ads. But as you can see, 2 changes, maybe the Wi-Fi, leave that off so you get everybody. You could also specify Android or iOS to clarify it further, but with this setting up here, I wouldn't recommend doing that. Again, you could uncheck audience and maybe only target mobile users, uncheck on stories, reels, and feeds. So again, very niche targeting. From there, you're just gonna hit next. You're gonna fill out your ad copy, your headline and your description. You're gonna select your form because we're under leads, and then you're gonna submit. Thank you for watching this clip. If you enjoyed this content, please leave a comment, drop a like, and make sure you subscribe.